My name's Jessica Brown, aka Bikes and Balayage. This is my 2012 Softail Slim. Her name's Gypsy. And if you're interested in learning more about me and how I got started riding, keep watching. So I've always been inspired by motorcycles because of my mom and my stepdad. My stepdad rides a Iron Horse Chopper and my mom rides a 2012 Road King. And I always would like riding on the back with Kevin for the longest time, and it was so cool to watch my mom next to him on her own bike. I just thought that was the coolest thing. It was so inspiring. I really wanted to ride when I was probably about 17 or 18, but my stepdad got in an accident on his bike, and unfortunately that kind of scared me. So I kind of pushed it on the back burner and didn't really worry about it. And of course, life got in the way. I totally forgot about it. Fast forward to 2018, maybe. I got with an ex. He had a motorcycle, and that re-inspired my motorcycle passion. And I was so excited to be able to ride motorcycles with him and my mom and my stepdad. And it re-inspired me to get my own license. So in 2019, I went in November. It was like the coldest and the last day of the year to do the riding course. And I got my motorcycle license. But then of course 2020 rolled around and it was an absolute, you know what, shit show. So I didn't really look into getting a motorcycle just because I was out of work for 12 weeks with COVID and all that crap. So I got back to work and I was in a new location right off of a main road, and all I could hear when the weather started getting nice again was motorcycles all day long. And something about that roar of the Harley engine or whatever, the pipes, I don't know, it's just, it moves me, it makes me excited, it gives me that energy, that excitement. So I was like, you know what, I need a motorcycle. I of course went to dealerships and started sitting on motorcycles and stuff like that. My mom had always said, just because of her, no offense to people that start out on Sportsters, but just because she had experience riding a Sportster, she was like, please don't get a Sportster as your first bike. Don't even waste your money on a starter bike. Just get what you want, and that way you don't have to worry about it. I ended up landing on the Softail Slims. I feel like it just fit me really good. A lot of the other bikes just felt too wide, too heavy, all that stuff. So the Softail Slim ended up being an amazing choice for my first bike. So yeah, the 2012 has got a 103 on it, 6 speeds. This one I bought used on Marketplace. I got it for $11,500, and it already had a stage 1. So out of the gate, it came with the white walls, the stage 1, and then I added the engine guard, fairing and windshield, new bars. It had drag bars on it, and I was like, ooh, those have got to go. And all sorts of other accessories that I've added on since. But this has been an amazing motorcycle for me. If you're a female and you're looking to ride, definitely go sit on some Softail Slims. I absolutely highly recommend them. There's a lot of dudes on Softail Slims too. I get my motorcycle in May of 2021, and I was unable to actually ride it road legal for a month, I believe. I think it was a full month, because the place I got it from was jacking me around with the title and all this stuff. So it took me a while to get a plate, which was really unfortunate. I took that time to ride around the block at my mom's house and really just get some practice in, because it's scary initially when you first get a motorcycle and you don't have experience. I remember every time I'd sit on the bike and start it up, I'd be kind of shaking because it was scary. So the first month or two, I think 2 months that I actually had the plate and could ride, I kept it at my mom and stepdad's house. That way, every time I rode, I had someone with me for safety reasons, and so they could critique my riding, give me advice on how to be a better rider. And that was really crucial, I think, and I'm glad I had them. And then after the first 2 months I was on my own, I started riding by myself, and it's just been like seriously the most amazing thing. I got the bike the month that I was in a breakup. This particular breakup was extremely emotional for me. So this motorcycle came to me at the perfect time. It gave me something new to focus on, a new passion, a new community of people. And it's been a year and a couple months now. And like, I just can't even begin to tell you how amazing my motorcycle has been and the adventures that I've been on because of the motorcycle, the people that I've met. I'm just so grateful, honestly. Some of the adventures that I've been on since I've had a motorcycle would be Babes Ride Out in Narrowsburg, New York. This year was my first ever moto camping trip, which is all ladies. Me, my mom, and my stepdad went down to Daytona Bike Week this past March. We trailered down and stayed down there and hung out with some friends, and I got to meet a lot of other people that I've met through Instagram there, and I had such an amazing time. I'm going back there this October with my friend Cleo. She has the Vanderhall, and we're gonna take the auto train down and meet up with some more people down there. I got to do Sturgis last year and Sturgis this year, but the special part about Sturgis this year is that I shipped my bike out and got to have my motorcycle in Sturgis, and it was amazing. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how amazing it was because there's just really no words. So if you ever get the chance to go out there, you have to. It's amazing. Next weekend, I go to Dallas to hang out with Low Swan and Swan Dive, and we're gonna ride around Dallas and Texas and maybe Oklahoma, I'm not sure. And that, you know, this is a prime example of the motorcycle community and how, like, when you're in a niche like this, you can just meet so many amazing people and expose yourself to so many more opportunities. I met them off of Instagram in person in Daytona, and then they invited me to go with them to Sturgis, so I stayed with them, and I got to hang out with all of our amazing friends that we spent Sturgis with together. And Lauren was like, "Can you come visit me?" And I'm like, "Heck yeah!" And so I'm flying out there, and she's gonna let me borrow her Fat Boy anniversary edition, which is amazing. I just am so grateful to have said yes to my passion and that fire inside of me, and I didn't let the fear get in the way, because it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made to get my license, buy a motorcycle, and just go for it. So I hope that if you're a female interested in riding, you do go for it. If it's something that you're super passionate about, go for it. So don't be afraid. And if you have any questions, please reach out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at bikes.and.balayage. If you don't know what Bikes and Balayage stands for, balayage is a hair term, as I am a hairdresser and makeup artist. And initially when I opened my when I changed my name to Bikes and Balayage, I was sharing everything from hair, makeup, personal life, bikes, all the things. I've since made a new page just for my beauty stuff and hair. And then I have the Bikes and Balayage, which is still more personal. Like, I'll post personal stuff on there, but a lot of bike stuff. But yeah, so Bikes and Balayage has a nice ring to it, so I'm just gonna keep it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe and follow and comment and like share it. I guess that's what you do, like all you do. So yeah, thanks.